offer my condolences, and I'm extremely sorry for the loss of your family member and your friend. My son has been made out to be a horrible person in this courtroom, and nobody knows him better than me. He's my second son. He's generous, he's loving, he's caring. He had a dream. He had a big dream to be successful in business. The studio was built with his hands, with his money, to fulfill a dream of his, to have a place in the community where he had a home to record. He had a place for the nonprofit that he sits on the board of a dance school for his daughter, for a place for the children in the nonprofit can come and study music, practice, whatever. The studio was located, like you've heard, a little over a mile from our home, and everything in our lives was encapsulated in East Atlanta. The nonprofit, can I mention the name of it? Dance 411 Foundation, where I am the chairperson of the board of directors, and he was a member, and in the beginning he was our largest contributor. There's so much to say about Vinson that you all don't know about, and I'm not going to get into what happened that day, but his dream was taken from him that day, and his life was taken from him. The time with his children has been taken from him in this year, in 2 months. What happened on December 16th should have never happened. I don't even know why it happened, but I know that he's not a malicious person, he's not vicious, he's not cold-hearted, he wouldn't fight over a piece of candy. We raised our sons to be leaders. We have 2 sons. I have an older son that's 17 months older than him. We raised them to be leaders, not to be followers, not to seek gang membership, not to seek approval from other people, to stand on their own. And he was standing on his own, building his own dream when this horrible situation happened. I just don't want any of you in this entire courthouse to see him like he's been portrayed and depicted in this trial, because he isn't. He's extremely loving and generous. Everyone in our family can express how lovable he is. And I'm sorry for what has happened and the loss of this individual's life, but I don't want my son's life to be taken away from him as well. It's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. He's a good person. He's a very, very, very good person. And if any of you met him on the street or outside of this courtroom, you would say the same thing. We could have paraded a bunch of people in here to be character witnesses for him. Right now, I wish we had her, but we didn't. But just like there's people here in Atlanta that respect him for who he is, we have family in Illinois that respect him the same way. So please don't leave here thinking that my son is a vicious, cruel person, because he is not.
Thank you.
Your Honor, my client also wanted to address the court
Okay.
and the family. However, given that there's an appeal